All right, today we're talking about one of humanity's greatest adventures, a story about a lone traveler, a tiny ambassador from Earth, sailing through the vast, silent ocean of space. This is the incredible story of Voyager 1.
So, let me start with a question for you. Think about everything humans have ever built. Ever. What's the single object that has traveled the farthest away from us?
The answer is Voyager 1. And right now, it is over 15 billion miles from home. That number it's just mind-boggling, isn't it? It's almost impossible to really picture. And it gets farther away every single second. So Section 1, a cosmic grand tour. How did this unbelievable journey even get started? Well, it all began with a super ambitious plan, a plan that relied on a rare cosmic event that engineers had been waiting on for decades. Okay, so picture this. September 5th, 1977. Voyager 1 lifts off from Earth. Its mission was pretty straightforward, at least on paper. Get out to the outer solar system and give us our first good look at the gas giants Jupiter and Saturn, and whatever weird moons they had circling them.
Now, the timing here was absolutely critical. This wasn't just some random Tuesday. Mission planners launched it precisely when they did to take advantage of this perfect planetary alignment, a cosmic setup that only happens once every 176 years. This was literally their one shot. So, how'd they pull it off? With this absolutely genius trick called a gravity assist. The best way to think of it is as a cosmic slingshot. The spacecraft basically flies close to a planet and steals a tiny bit of its orbital energy to fling itself forward, way faster, without using a drop of extra fuel. And here's how that whole slingshot thing works, step by step. You approach a huge planet like Jupiter, you dip into its powerful gravity well, and then, whoosh, you get whipped around and flung out the other side, faster than you came in and pointed right at your next target. It's just a masterful use of physics. All right, Section 2, postcards from gas giants. So with this amazing slingshot technique in its back pocket, Voyager was ready for the main event, sending back the very first close-up snapshots from the biggest planets in our solar system. So March 1979, it gets to Jupiter. And wow, it didn't just snap a few photos. It completely upended everything we thought we knew. We saw the Great Red Spot wasn't just a spot. It was a storm bigger than our entire planet. But the real shocker? Active volcanoes on its moon, Io. That was a total game changer. Nobody thought moons could be geologically alive like that. Then, a year and a half later, it's Saturn's turn. And again, mind blown. We learned that those beautiful rings weren't just a few solid bands. Nope, they're this ridiculously complex system of thousands of tiny ringlets, with weird spokes and braids in them. And even crazier, we found that its moon, Titan, had a thick, nitrogen-rich atmosphere, kind of like a primitive Earth. Let's just pause for a second and let this sink in. The before and after picture here is just night and day. Before Voyager, we saw the outer planets and their moons as these cold, dead, boring places. After Voyager, we knew they were dynamic, complex, and full of surprises. It literally rewrote the textbooks. So Section 3, into interstellar space. The main mission to Jupiter and Saturn? A huge success. But the journey? Oh, it was far from over. A whole new chapter was just beginning. Just look at this timeline. It really shows you the patience involved here. After that Saturn flyby in 1980, there was silence. For decades, more than 30 years of just flying, heading out into the dark, deeper and deeper into the unknown. So where was it going? To a place called the heliopause. The best way to think about it is like a bubble. Our entire solar system sits inside this protective bubble blown by our sun's solar wind. Outside that bubble is true interstellar space, the stuff between the stars. And then on August 25th, 2012, it did it. It crossed the line. It popped the bubble. For the very first time in all of human history, something we built left our solar system and started to sail the galactic ocean. I mean, just think about that. It's incredible. Okay, Section 4, a message, a legacy. Because Voyager is so much more than just a robot taking measurements. Its story, its true legacy, is about what it represents. Bolted to its side is this beautiful thing, the golden record. It's literally a time capsule, a 12-inch gold-plated record. It's got sounds of wind and whales, music from all over the world, greetings in 55 different languages.
It's a hello from Earth to anyone or anything that might find it. And that's really the perfect way to describe it, isn't it? A message in a bottle to the cosmos. At that point, it stopped being just a scientific instrument and became a piece of art, a statement about who we are sent drifting into the great unknown.
So when you boil it all down, that's what Voyager 1 really is. It's a silent ambassador. It represents the very best parts of us, our curiosity, our smarts, and that unstoppable human need to just go and see what's out there.
And here's the crazy part. Voyager 1 will probably be out there long, long after we're all gone, sailing on for, well, maybe forever. It's our first message in a bottle. So the big question it leaves us with is this. As it sails on into eternity, what's our next one going to be?